Hello, this is Wheelhouse Rock, and welcome back to my Let's Play / appreciation / farewell to Dawn of War Soulstorm. Last we left off, I've just taken out the Eldar. I went ahead and taken over this particular province, which makes me start the mission with more resources. Took over this one, which gave me another Celestine squad. Took over that one, which gave me a Sister Repentia squad. Elite Mistress Repentia squad. Ooh. And then we went ahead and taken over this. This was infested by orcs. That was not a fun mission. And I can either go orcs or I can go against the Blood Ravens. The Blood Ravens have less of an honor guard than the orcs do. And I like their actual racial ability, which is basically have deep strike squads. It's like basically honor guard but more. So in addition to your own honor guard, which you get just for anything, in addition to buildings, which you get for taking over or having the Sisters of Battle, this will let you have even more troops. So you can land a whole bunch of troops. If you ever play the game with Chaos and you have an extended, you've gotten all the perks for the Chaos to become an ascended Chaos Lord, you can just end up with tons and tons and tons of people invading when you're starting the mission. I'm going to go ahead and start this particular mission against the Blood Ravens. And let me go ahead and get buildings. And I'm going ahead and go.
The Blood Ravens had learned the value of speed and mobility through hard battlefield experience. Force Commander Boreal, who had studied under the famed Commander Angelos, sought to make his reliance on stationary defensive structures as small as possible.
So, Angelos was in the first Dawn of War game. Technically, canonically, I should say, the Blood Ravens do lose the Karava section.
These would be ready to deep strike with deadly speed into any territory.
Be prepared for the most awesome cutscene ever. If you ever seen any of the Dawn of Awesome videos, go to YouTube and watch Dawn of Awesome. They make fun of this intro so hard.
Commander Boreal, enemy forces in our perimeter.
Where?
Southern Quadrant.
Well,
They were on the move.
I love his voice.
Current location unknown.
There is no time to be lost. Battle, brothers! Spess Murines, today the enemy is at our door.
He said Spess
we know our
Murines.
duty and we will do it.
Anyway.
We fight for our honor
Emperor.
as Blood Ravens, as Spess Marines, and we
Spess
fight in the
Murines.
name of the Emperor. And if we die this day, we die in glory. We die heroes' deaths, but we shall not die. No, it is the enemy who will taste death and defeat. As you know, most of our battle brothers are stationed in space, prepared to deep strike. Our perimeter has been prepared in the event that our enemies should be so bold and so foolish. We have placed numerous beacons, allowing for multiple, simultaneous, and
He
devastating
says
defensive
simultaneous,
deep
the
strikes.
British way, simultaneous. Which I guess is okay. I wish I had access to the game files so I could see what they're actually shooting at right here. Notice that to achieve this cutscene, these Marines are going to be shooting at something, and we never see what that something is.
Codex Astartes names this maneuver Steel Rain. We will descend upon the foe. We will overwhelm them. We will leave none alive. Meanwhile, our ground forces will ensure the full defense of our headquarters. We are the Spess Marines. We are the Emperor's
Spess
Fury.
Marines. Spess. S-B-E-S-S. Spess Marines. Okay. We start off with tons and tons of honor guard.
Brothers, strike at will.
Just like in all the other missions, this mission gets progressively harder but it gets progressively harder based on how many deep strike beacons you destroy, and you will destroy quite a few quite soon.
Assault Team Bravo.
So I would avoid
All but the faithful
I'd avoid shooting space beacons that you find out in the woods, if you can. Alright, go ahead and phosphor grenade quite a few of these guys. Their morale will actually break quite easily.
Yes, we have.
Sir, every beacon we lose reduces our ability to strike on the field.
Do you think I care if we lose a beacon or two? This is war! War!
Thou shalt know.
All we need is enough battle brothers on the ground that we can crush them under our boot heels and destroy them with our bolters. That is what matters, Space Marine.
Alright, we've demoralized quite a few of them. The deep strike beacons are all across this lower part of the map. The main enemy base is located up top. There are side bases that produce vehicles on the western side and just another base on the eastern side. We're going to take these specific points and build them up so we can actually get some resources, and then we're going to go to the east first off to take out that first base. There is a relic point right here on the I said western. Anyway, I think I said it wrong. Maybe I didn't. On the eastern side, there's a relic right here that we will get. And actually, you can go ahead and do a quick kill, and that is use Seraphim to jump up here and destroy this main base. That'll probably be something like what we do, because there's a lot of enemy here. If you try to go forward right here without taking out these bases, tons and tons of enemies deep strike on you. That is, they come from space and knock you out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this base, and I do want to build Celestine squads just as quick as I can. You will be facing off against a fair amount of enemies fairly quickly. We're going to claim that point up here. Can I tilt the camera? I can kind of tilt the camera. There are landmines all up here, and that's okay. Once again, because our Canoness has the ability to detect infiltrated things, she can see those. Ugh. Can't really see when I'm doing this the wrong way.
Sisters, be wary. There are mines underfoot.
When he plays the Dark Eldar, he says something dumb like, "Ah, landmines. That sounds like something I would do." But the Dark Eldar don't have fixed defenses, and they can't build landmines, which makes that line of dialogue incredibly odd sounding.
Father and guardian.
Okay, who do I want to attach you to, Mr. Missionary? I'll attach you to them. Do you guys have anything? No, they do not. And I don't have another
I submit.
missionary. So let me build another missionary. Build him. Then go to upgrade the Blessed Armor. Go ahead and assign you as Group 9 as you as Group 8. I want you to go ahead and build some power here. And beside him, if you could also build some power up here. You will get attacked from the bottom as well. So you will get attacked basically every which way. Guys, claim the point. 9 is building, 8 is building, and that is good. Can I go ahead and upgrade this? I can. And in here. Yeah, you will be constantly assaulted throughout this mission. So, on some of my other Let's Plays, I've done political commentary, and I haven't done political commentary in this particular one, actually. And so, if you don't mind me engaging in some mild political commentary, I will engage in some mild political commentary. So here's my mild political commentary. I was thinking the other day what would be a libertarian approach to immigration. And I've seen every...
This is gonna be easy. No one see us coming.
I can see you coming. Who said that?
Heresy and mutation.
We'll see soon enough. There it is.
Come, my sisters.
There's damage right there, which means it's getting hit.
We march to the hymns of the ecclesiarchy.
Oh, there's more people. Alright, go ahead and phosphor grenade them. Missionary, don't die. They're shooting directly at my missionary, which isn't quite fun. So my amount of political commentary is not going so hot because I'm getting shot at. Could you go ahead and build that here? 9, if you could go ahead and build that here. And I will send the rest of you guys down. I've seen a bunch of different approaches to immigration from a libertarian point of view. I've seen some basically say you should have a lottery. Don't let anyone in, just see whoever's going to pay the most and auction it off. Which is an interesting take on it. I've seen some people say let whoever can come in, come in. And I can kind of see the merits of that as well. I would say 2 things before I talk about anything else. Number 1, I would say there's no obligation to let someone in. If someone wants to come to America legally, I don't think we are obligated to let them in. Some may say, well, our values should let them come in because historically we've let people come in. There's 2 problems with that. Historically, we've actually put... I did not want him. Historically, we've actually put limits on who could come from what country. So that's one problem with that analogy, to say, well, we've done it in the past. Not really. Not in any meaningful way.
It is now consecrated ground.
And the other difference is, up until recently, we haven't had free public education and free healthcare. And I'm not sure if it's compatible to say that we should have an expansive social welfare state compatible with an open immigrant policy. Maybe those 2 can coexist, I don't know. But because of both of those reasons, I'm not sure you can compare today's immigration policy with yesterday's. I think there are differences. So I don't accept the values approach. We must let people in because it's consistent with our values.
We go.
No, historically it hasn't been to have unfiltered immigration access. So I don't think there's an obligation to let people in. Beyond that, I really don't know what to say. I would say that a lot of the people that are currently advocating for open borders aren't going to be the ones that pay for it, right? The amount of people that actually pay federal income taxes is rather small, somewhere around 50%. I would say the amount of people that pay into it and have a net pay, that is, that pay more into it than out of it, is actually much smaller, around 48%. But not that many people actually pay an income tax, which means they don't actually pay to the federal government. And a lot of the people I know that say we should have open borders, I want to look at them cross-eyed and say, but you don't even pay. You're a non-paying person. Anyway, okay, move out. Don't die. He's going to die. I'm going to send you down here. Send you across here. It's not going to hurt to go ahead and build some defenses here. You will be attacked, and often. I'm not too impressed with a lot of the defenses that this Sisters battle have. And I lost my... No, he's still alive. Okay. Let me go ahead and have him move here and destroy this. I don't think that's strategically placed. Let me place it right there. Anyway, so I guess that's really it for my libertarian policy. If we wanted to do a scheme where we said, you know, let's have an open bid, we're only going to let in 100 people in this year, and you got to openly bid, then I don't think that would be wrong. I don't think that'd be anti-libertarian. I think the only time I think a libertarian would complain is when we decide not to enforce the law. If we say that the law says we shouldn't let people in, but then we let people in. And I think that's the only time I ever see a libertarian not acting like a libertarian is when they decide that the law isn't worth enforcing. I get tired of these Sister Repentia squads that have the chainsaw, because all you hear is the vroom, 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 over and over and over and over and over. Anyway, so that's the extent of my thoughts. That wasn't very long, was it? It wasn't even all that deep. It's pretty basic. I don't think I said anything super offensive. These days, everything's somewhat offensive, and you know, you can't risk upsetting somebody. And you know, what can you do about that? Not much. Let's assign this group and this group to group 0, and they can be our defense. I'm assigning this group to group 1.
Heresy and mutation.
And can I go ahead and upgrade this to tier 2? Nope. I need either a manufactorum or something else. Let's go ahead and build a manufactorum, actually. Just put it right in the middle. But I don't want him to build it. Let's actually have 8 build it. And build it somewhat, you know, let's central to the location. Okay, we got some people in the south.
We cannot afford mercy.
Is that? I guess that's all of group 1. It's not that many people. That's alright. We'll build more people as it progresses. I do want to get upgrades before I do anything else, really. But there's landmines.
The enemy.
Actually, I do not want you guys trying to destroy that particular one. Ouch. Alright, with our squads, we should be able to do alright. Don't destroy that just yet, guys.
We go. We march to the hymns of the ecclesiarchy.
Don't die. How's my time doing, by the way? 12 minutes. Okay. So that's my political commentary, and I guess there's nothing else too much else to say about that. I am not going to destroy this if I don't have to. I'm just going to go ahead and destroy these landmines. I'm actually stepping on one landmine.
Hymns of the ecclesiarchy. With my commendation. Come, my sisters.
Wow. You get attacked, like I said, fairly quickly and fairly often. I would like this guy to go ahead and build one more defense, just for the sake of building a defense. Let me see if I can't place it like right in the middle of these two units. Alright, in this case, I am going to have to destroy this particular deep strike beacon because it is sort of in the way. Not much I can do about that. I built my manufactorium, so let me go ahead and start my second upgrade. Like I said, I'm going to go to the west first, just so I can get everything around.
I am a servant to
I'm going to go ahead and claim this point. I do want this guy to build one more, oh, I can't. I don't have enough. I have too much, actually. You can only really have a few fixed defenses in this game. See, it's these guys. Vroom, 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 with their chainsaws. That, I don't know if you can hear it, but it just gets annoying on my end. Please, sir, come this way. Immediately, he says, deadpanned. Let's go ahead and get the first set of upgrades. And if I can, this is expensive, but let's go ahead and start upgrading these to tier 3.
I serve to specification.
And I am building, yeah, I am building to the chapel level. Go ahead and keep on increasing with upgrades. Take some time to get this fully what we want it to be. Okay, we need to go ahead and build some Celestine squads, just so we're properly prepared. I'm gonna have to wait till this gets done before I do a whole lot. Just because it provides some useful upgrades. And I need a Holy Reliquary as well. Can I go ahead and build the Holy Reliquary here? Okay. We're being attacked. They actually deep strike on basically these beacons. I mean, we should be able to take them out. It's just going to be a while till we get there. Maybe I should put some of these guys down here. I don't know. Please don't destroy that beacon. I need that beacon to stay alive. Like I said, the mission will get progressively harder as you destroy beacons, which means you don't want to arbitrarily destroy beacons. Get out of there, buddy. Since we're being attacked by infantry at the moment, I want to keep this guy with flamers. That way you can demoralize people fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and have them repair some of these guys.
Thou shalt not.
Okay, let's continue to go up
With my commendation.
to this area.
We go! We go! We go!
Okay, this is done. Upgraded. Let me go ahead and provide the upgrade for plasma battery storage, which gives me a lot more power. Go ahead and upgrade this to full scale war research, which provides a bonus. And with the Holy Reliquary, I want to go ahead and start just upgrading the upgrades that I need. I don't care for that particular power, so I'm actually going to leave this alone.
Witchcraft.
It is not
heresy,
over
and
till the last
mutation.
Space Marine drops his gun and falls.
That'll be soon, actually.
My sisters.
No, not super soon.
We go!
Soonish.
We
Let me
march
make
to
sure
the
there's no more
hymns of the
landmines in this particular
ecclesiarchy.
area. Nope, no more
We
landmines in
march
this
to the
particular
hymns
area.
of the ecclesiarchy.
My Canoness is actually on low health. And, okay. I think we're pretty good to go ahead and produce. Actually, let me go ahead and get all these upgrades. I need about 2 more Celestine squads to make this set sort of complete. Wouldn't mind having one more Battle Sister squad. So let me do that as well. And let's just put the rally point right here. Okay, it takes a while for everything to sort of come to fruition.
Many wars have we served the
Alright,
Emperor.
I would need another missionary here in a second.
We go! We march to the hymns of the ecclesiarchy.
There's some stuff up here we could take out pretty easily if we wanted
We
to.
march to the
But like I
hymns
say, I
of
don't
the
want to take out
ecclesiarchy. We go! We go!
don't want to take out the beacons unless I have to, since that basically just makes the game harder. Before I need it to be harder.
We cannot afford mercy.
Okay, while you guys are there, let's go ahead and
Of the ecclesiarchy.
upgrade everything here.
Adeptus sororitas, prepared to serve. All but the faithful perish.
Guys, you're being attacked. Go down south. Alright, now we're getting some heavy infantry, which means I'm going to go ahead and upgrade him to multi-meltas. I want her to grenade him.
To the hymns of the ecclesiarchy.
Never triumph.
They're not going to do much damage to him until there we go, my immolator tank is doing damage. Alright, I have a missionary right here, and he'll be able to detect these cloaked units. And then my melee people should be able to target them. Alright. Guys, if you could go down here and target these guys. Okay. Actually doing okay. Let's go ahead and get heavy weapons for these people.
Few attain.
And I wanted... How many missionaries did I want? 2?
They will
I wanted 1 for her, and... Actually, I didn't need another...
Witchcraft.
Yeah, I did.
heresy, and mutation.
I remain pure.
It is a
I did want another missionary.
I remain
Whenever you do these Let's Plays, it's way too easy to start talking and then stop, just because you're doing 2 things at once, talking and playing the game at the same time. Which I'm sure most people can do fairly well, but not me. I don't need you to do that, sir. You're actually okay. And he destroyed a beacon even though I didn't want him to. It's because I told him to attack move as opposed to not attack move.
Emperor's creed in hand. I am a servant to the
Okay, let's attach you to these battle sisters.
I am a
Okay, we have a missionary there, and we should have one here. We do. These guys don't necessarily need one. That's
They will never
I
triumph.
am consecrated to the
okay.
It is a judgment. Witchcraft.
I didn't lay it out exactly the way I wanted to. Is this going to work out? This should work out. Missionary here. Missionary, not missionary, missionary. That's good. That'll do. Okay, we shot down a land speeder. That's the aerial unit that was added by Soulstorm. Every faction got their own aerial unit. I'm not too impressed with them. They more hover than they do fly. Alright, keep on upgrading my cap.
Sisters, we must disable their ability to produce aircraft.
I'm going to go ahead and build 2 immolator tanks and let that be there.
Your will.
And then I'm going to upgrade them so they can follow along with the rest of my group.
Smite the enemy! With my commendation. Come, my sisters.
Here's another time you'll want to just go ahead and charge head
We march to the hills of the
and then focus fire. Alright, can I pause this game? There is a pause screen button.
We go! We march to the hills of the ecclesiarchy!
Sir, we have lost nearly half of our deep strike beacons.
Damn. We've got to hit them harder. This is Commander Boreal to relay. Send us all the units you have. Do you hear?
Affirmative, Commander.
Okay. And we're now going to get pummeled by everything. Actually, before you guys go ahead, let's go ahead and come back here.
We go! Come, my sisters!
We're actually getting hit pretty hard. That's alright. I wanted 2. Did I get 2? Alright, 0. Go ahead and defend yourself down here. Alright, they are building emulators. It just takes a long time to build. While we're doing that, I want to go ahead and build a Shrine of the Living Saint. Just so I can start building penitent engines. Okay, seriously guys. Don't advance yet. Because I want to have a full battalion. I want at least 2 immolator tanks to back me up. To provide some very decent anti-vehicle. Now the Celestine squad should be able to do that mostly. But not quite. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and build some Sister Repentia squads, but I think we should be okay with what we have. Alright, I am going to go ahead and save it here, and because I think I'm at a decent stopping point, actually. And I'm going to stop this part of the episode. Anyway, thanks for joining me. This has been Wheelhouse Darkrock, and this has been my Let's Play / appreciation / farewell to Dawn of War Soulstorm. Have a nice night.